Hello, we're going to go ahead and read from the Song of Solomon today, the Song of Songs. And again, with this love song, we have a few different speakers. So I'm going to say he, she, or friends to help to let you know which speaker is speaking. And we'll go ahead and get started with chapter 4. Yesterday we did 1 through 3. Today we're going to read chapters 4 through 6. And we'll go ahead and get started. Chapter 4, Song of Songs. This is he speaking. How beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful. Your eyes behind your veil are doves. Your hair is like a flock of goats descending from the hills of Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep just shorn, coming up from the washing. Each has its twin. Not one of them is alone. Your lips are like a scarlet ribbon. Your mouth is lovely. Your temples behind your veil are like the halves of a pomegranate. Your neck is like the Tower of David, built with courses of stone. On it hang 1,000 shields, all of them shields of warriors. Your breasts are like two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle, that browse among the lilies. Until the day breaks and the shadows flee, I will go to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of incense. You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride. Come with me from Lebanon. Descend from the crest of Amana, from the top of Senir, the summit of Hermon, from the lions' dens and the mountain haunts of leopards. You have stolen my heart, my sister, my bride. You have stolen my heart, with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your necklace. How beautiful is your love, my sister, my bride. How much more pleasing is your love than wine, and the fragrance of your perfume more than any spice. Your lips drop sweetness as the honeycomb, my bride. Milk and honey are under your tongue. The fragrance of your garments is like the fragrance of Lebanon. You are a garden locked up, my sister, my bride. You are a spring enclosed, a sealed fountain. Your plants are an orchard of pomegranates with choice fruits, with henna and nard and saffron, camas and cinnamon, with every kind of incense tree, with myrrh and aloes and all the finest spices. You are a garden fountain, a well of flowing water, streaming down from Lebanon. She, awake, north wind, and come, south wind, blow on my garden, that its fragrance may spread everywhere. Let my beloved come into his garden and taste its choice fruits. Chapter 5. He, I have come into my garden, my sister, my bride. I have gathered my myrrh with my spice. I have eaten my honeycomb and my honey. I have drunk my wine and my milk. Friends, eat, friends, and drink. Drink your fill of love. She, I slept, but my heart was awake. Listen, my beloved is knocking. Open to me, my sister, my darling, my dove, my flawless one. My head is drenched with dew, my hair with the dampness of night. But I have taken off my robe. Must I put it on again? I have washed my feet. Must I soil them again? My beloved thrust his hand through the latch opening. My heart began to pound for him. I rose to open for my beloved, and my hands dripped with myrrh, my fingers with flowing myrrh on the handles of the bolt. I opened for my beloved. But my beloved had left. He was gone. My heart sank at his departure. I looked for him, but did not find him. I called for him, but he did not answer. The watchmen found me. As they made their rounds in the city, they beat me, they bruised me, they took away my cloak. Those watchmen of the walls. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, if you find my beloved, what will you tell him? Tell him I am faint with love. Friends, how is your beloved better than others, most beautiful of women? How is your beloved better than others, that you so charge us? She, my beloved is radiant and ruddy, outstanding among 10,000. His head is purest gold, his hair is wavy, as black as a raven. His eyes are like doves by the water streams, washed in milk, mounted like jewels. His cheeks are like the beds of spice, yielding perfume. His lips are like lilies dripping with myrrh. His arms are rods of gold, his set with topaz. His body is like polished ivory, decorated with lapis lazuli. His legs are pillars of marble, set on bases of pure gold. His appearance is like Lebanon, choice as its cedars. His mouth is sweetness itself. He is altogether lovely. This is my beloved. This is my friend, daughters of Jerusalem. Friends, chapter 6. Friends, where has your beloved gone, most beautiful of women? Which way did your beloved turn, that we may look for him with you? She, my beloved has gone down to the garden, to the beds of spices, to browse in the gardens, and to gather lilies. I am my beloved's, and my beloved's is mine. He browses among the lilies. He, you are as beautiful as Tirzah, my darling, as lovely as Jerusalem, as majestic as troops with banners. Turn your eyes from me, they overwhelm me. Your hair is like a flock of goats descending from Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep coming up from the washing. Each has its twin. Not one of them is missing. Your temples behind your veil are like the halves of a pomegranate. 60 queens there may be, and 80 concubines and virgins beyond number. But my dove, my perfect one, is unique, the only daughter of her mother, the favorite of the one who bore her. The young women saw her and called her blessed. The queens and concubines praised her. Friends, who is this that appears like the dawn, fair as the moon, bright as the sun, majestic as the stars in procession? I went down to the grove of nut trees, to look at the new growth in the valley, to see if the vines had budded, or the pomegranates were in bloom. Before I realized it, my desire set me among the royal chariots of my people. Friends, come back, O Shulamite, come back, that we may gaze on you. He, why would you gaze on the Shulamite as on the dance of Mahanaim? Chapter 7. How beautiful your sandaled feet, O prince's daughter. Your graceful legs are like jewels, the work of an artist's hands. Your navel is a rounded goblet that never lacks a blended wine. Your waist is a mound of wheat encircled by lilies. Your breasts are like two fawns, like two twin fawns of a gazelle. Your neck is like an ivory tower. Your eyes are the pools of Heshbon, by the gate of Bath Ribbon. Your nose is like the tower of Lebanon, looking towards Damascus. Your head crowns you like Mount Carmel. Your hair is like royal tapestry. The king is held captive by its tresses. How beautiful you are, and how pleasing, my love, with your delights. Your stature is like that of the palm. Your stature is like that of the palm, and your breasts like clusters of fruit. I said, I will climb the palm tree, and I will take hold of its fruit. May your breasts be like the clusters of grapes on the vine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine. May the wine go straight to my beloved, flowing gently over lips and teeth. I belong to my beloved, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. Let us spend the night in the villages. Let us go early to the vineyards to see if the vines have budded, if their blossoms have opened, and if the pomegranates are in bloom. There I will give you my love. The mandrakes send out their fragrance, and at the door is every delicacy, both new and old, that I have stored up for you, my beloved. You know what? I'm going to go on and read chapter 8 because I see I already did four chapters together, so I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 8, and we'll have today's and tomorrow's reading done a little early. So let's go ahead and read Song of Songs chapter 8 because I see I went and did 7 already. If you were to me like a brother who was nursed at my mother's breast, then I found you outside, I would kiss you. If I found you outside, I would kiss you, and no one would despise me. I would lead you and bring you to my mother's house, she who has taught me. I would give you spiced wine to drink, the nectar of my pomegranates. His arm is under my head, and his right arm embraces me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Friends, who is coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? She. Under the apple tree I rouse you. There your mother conceived you. There she who was in labor gave you birth. Place me like the seal over your heart, like the seal on your arm. For love is as strong as death, its jealousy unyielding as the grave. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame. Many waters cannot quench love, rivers cannot sweep it away. If one were to give all the wealth of one's house for love, it would be utterly scorned. Friends, we have a little sister, and her breasts are not yet grown. What shall we do for our sister on the day she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we will build towers of silver on her. If she is a door, we will enclose her with panels of cedar. I am a wall, and my breasts are like towers. Thus I have become in his eyes like one bringing contentment. Solomon had a vineyard in Baal Hamon. He let out his vineyard to tenants. Each was to bring for its fruit 1,000 shekels of silver. But my own vineyard is mine to give. 1,000 shekels are for you, Solomon, and 200 are for those who tend its fruits. You who dwell in the gardens with friends and attendants, let me hear your voice. Come away, my beloved, and be like a gazelle, or like a young stag on the spice-laden mountains. Now, that was a lot of fun. And I think one of the things about the Song of Solomon is you find some verses in there that probably are very romantic in our culture, and we would estimate them as being very romantic, and we would love to hear our significant other, our spouse, our boyfriend or girlfriend say these kind of things to us. And then there's other things that just don't fit into our culture. It's kind of funny because read some of these verses like your nose is like the tower of so and so. See if I can find that one. Anyway, oh, there it is. Your neck is like the Tower of David built with courses of stone. And, some of the things that we would, if our boyfriends or husbands said that to us, we might have something to say about it. But anyway, this is a very interesting book, and I think it can be taken very literally as a love song between Solomon and his wife, or maybe it was, I don't know which wife it might be that he was speaking of, but somebody that he loved dearly. Or it could also be taken figuratively, as many people do, as showing the love that Christ has for his bride, the church, and that, of course, in the spiritual realm, there's the sexual part of it is not applicable, but there's still a deepness of intimacy between Christ and the church and his people. So I think it's important that we understand that there's a depth of love. And I heard somebody explain one time that there's different levels of relationship with the Lord, that sometimes we can understand our relationship with the Lord in many different ways. Like there's the image of the potter and the pottery. There's the image of father and child. There's the image of husband and wife. There's the image of I don't know, there's a lot of different depictions of our relationship with God. And of course, one of the most intimate ones that we might see is the relationship between a husband and wife. And the New Testament talks about how Christ loved the church, and that's an example to husbands how they should love their wives, and how we should love our husbands as well and respect them as being the head over us, as Christ is head over the church. Thank you for joining me today and for listening with me for the book of Song of Solomon. God bless you. Have a great day.